Alright, so we should see this first hit coming in right about now. You can see all these bases are claimed. Couple of notes on the top ones there. But here we go. About to get in. About to get into it. So worth it. Yeah. Yep, B money. Alright, here we go. First attack going to be coming in from the Blaze JP clan, I think. And they are going to be coming in with a interesting strategy here. Alright, so we've got the Golems, 5 Witches, and 16 Bowlers. So we start off with a couple of bowlers over here on that right hand side. When I say a couple, there's actually a significant amount of bowlers on the right at the top. Then we get the Golems, and Ice Golem going to be coming in as well. All of the heroes are bar the RC, as well as the Siege Barracks, going to be coming in from this top right hand section around about 2 o'clock here. Pushing in through the RC, now going to be meeting up with all the troops at the bottom of the base. You can see the scatter shot is going to start doing some work here onto our troops over on the right hand side. Golem doing a nice job tanking up there at the top of the base. Rage Spell going to be coming in. Super Wall Breaker jumps over the jump spell, I believe, gives us access into the core of the base. In comes that Eternal Tome ability, going to be quad quaking through here on the back end, which is actually going to bring that scatter shot's health down as well. Help them hopefully to get through it relatively quickly. Single target Inferno over here on that left hand side, actually going to be sniping off our Golems, but as long as they can tank for it, we should be good. We lose that P.E.K.K.A down here to the single target Inferno in the center of the base. Eagle Artillery is still up and it will still cause a few issues for our troops that are remaining. And unfortunately, I'm not too sure if we're going to have enough here. You can see we do still have a significant amount of troops pushing around this right-hand side. There is that single which does take down our queen right there. Are the witches going to be able to clutch up here though? We do have 1 Tesla remaining at the top. Not too much splash left up here. So if those skeletons can do a bit of tanking, we should be looking good. But that single, unfortunately, is going to lock onto our Grand Warden and snipe him off. So we're going to lose that Warden there. It's most certainly going to be a high percent, but I don't think we're going to quite be able to clutch onto the triple here. You can see nothing is going to be able to push in towards that single target Inferno. The mortar over here on that left-hand side will melt his way through those skeletons. And this is going to end up being a really high percent 2-star coming in right there. Can we sneak up to 90%? Don't believe so. What have we still got? We've got a couple of archers left up there. It's going to be an 89% 2-star coming in there for the first attack from Vulpes Gaming. Here we go. We've got Sue going to be coming in against Dumbsco using a hybrid. Alright, so that's the first hybrid. Alright, so Eve Callie is predicted 1, right? Alright, so Sue going to be coming in here, bringing in that queen charge from the left-hand side. We're going to see the Super Wall Breaker used to open up the wall compartment over there on that left-hand section. Healer's going to be coming in. Yeti used to try and just help create this funnel. Going to take down the gold storage right there. Continuing to do some work from that left-hand side. Rage Spell going to be going in nice and early. Needs to drop a freeze down on this single. Down it goes right there. Balloon actually coming and helping through to take down that single target Inferno. Drops the poison and freezes up those super minions. Not taking any risks here. Making sure that those super minions cannot take down our queen. Alright, Super Wall Breaker again going to be coming in, opening up this compartment. But look, even with the super minions under that rage, the queen's nearly going down. Luckily, that rage spell was just down in time, and she only has 1 expo to try and deal with here. But that queen certainly took a big beating there. Gonna continue pushing on through here for Sue. Queen hopefully will step up into the compartment. She does indeed do so. So that scatter shot should be next for her to target. There we go. We have 1 rage spell left, so keep an eye out on where this rage spell is going to be coming down. The queen should have pretty free reign along the bottom section. We do still have her ability, but there's no free spell for this bottom single target Inferno. In comes our siege backs and our king from the top of the base. That's going to be used to help really funnel this hybrid into the base, dropping that Eternal Tome ability, allowing those miners to get their way through the town hall, giving Sue that 2nd star. However, the hybrid is a little bit split up here. We've got the miners over here in the middle. We've got the hog riders swinging in from the top. We kind of need them to come in and combine to really get the full force of the hybrid attacks. Queen does still have her ability here on the bottom, deciding to drop that rage for the hybrid portion of the attack rather than the queen. We actually see a couple of healers transferring over to our hybrid, but that's actually going to benefit us because the queen doesn't have too much shooting on her, and this is absolutely well and truly, no doubt about it, crushed. Look at the time left on the clock as well. We are swagging abilities all over the place. A really, really nice hit coming in there from Su. Absolutely crushing this base with hybrid. Here we go straight into the next one. We've got Udon going to be coming in here against Li Feng using E-Dragons. 7 E-Drags on the board here. Let's see if they can get the value that we need. We do need to bring in a triple right about now to get into this war a little bit after losing that star early on. Alright, bring it in. Oh, so not what we would have been looking for. Quite a baited left-hand side over here. And we lose that baby dragon that was going to be coming in to create that funnel. So, on the fly here, Udon deciding to drop down an E-Drag over there on the left-hand side just to start doing some of that funneling themselves. Queen going to be coming from the top. Does get locked onto by that single. So we decide just to pop that Queen ability nice and early, freezing up the single and the Town Hall right there. Don't rickroll me in the middle of this attack. Alright, continuing to push on through. You can see that King going to be doing some nice work over here on that left-hand side. Down goes the Town Hall to give us that first star right here. Queen is still up on that right-hand side, but should get taken down by that Expo. Decides to freeze up right there. Nearly grabs the single target Inferno over here on the right hand side, but decides to blimp it instead, bringing in that blimp, taking it down nice and quickly. Rage spell still going down in the middle of the base here. Need to get the scatter shot down on the bottom as quickly as we can. Things are starting to fizzle out a little bit, but remember, we do still have the RC coming down from the bottom section of the base. The scatter shot should go down to this next E-Drag shot. Down it goes right there. Air defense on the back end will snipe off. It doesn't snipe off because the RC gets her ability. We don't have very much left up on the map right here. Our RC goes down to the enemy King. We've got one archer by herself over there on that left-hand side. We've got the Yeti doing some work over on the right-hand side. But I think Udon might have just about done enough here to clutch this one up. Yeah, plenty of time. Those E-Drags incredibly, incredibly fast. Even if there's a Sam here on the back end, I think that the Warden alongside the Yeti that's still up should be able to grab it. So that is going to be a triple coming in a little bit closer than I was maybe anticipating. But it will be a triple all the same. How did they make this work? I don't know how they get this done. But yeah, there we go. Those E-Drags coming in. And that is a triple on the board for Blaze GP, I think. Vulpes Gaming. Alright, here we go. Li Feng gonna be coming in, and I'll give you this. I'll give you this as a Yeti smash. Alright, Queen Charge gonna be starting off here from the bottom section of the base. You can see 2 P.E.K.K.A.s, 2 Yetis, 2 Witches, and a few bowlers in the mix as well. Queen gonna be working her way in alongside the Grand Warden actually here from the bottom section of the base. I wonder how much value Li Feng is looking to grab here. If we can wall break into that Town Hall compartment, potentially get this Queen to step up and deal with it. However, the funnel hasn't quite been created over here on that right hand side. Raging everything up right there. Need to be careful because those healers are not quite focused on the Queen. We've got some on the Warden, some on the Queen, and she has to pop her ability. And that is the issue coming in with the Queen and the Warden in tandem, and sometimes those healers will not switch back over. Oh, and we lose that Queen ability really early on, but don't worry, I imagine these guys are used to having things go wrong and then changing their plans on the fly. So let's see what he can do to adapt here. Alright, Queen and Warden going to continue working their way along that right hand side of the base. If we were looking to grab that Town Hall, we certainly have not. So I think we have the blimp selected. So the blimp looks like is what we're going to be using to get ourselves in here by Li Feng. But the funnel hasn't quite been created over there on the right hand side, freezing up that multi-target Inferno. And it looks like this is going to be kind of a wraparound attack, working our way along that right hand side of the base, trying to get these troops finally pushed in so they can actually get in and do some work here. Because right now we've kind of got a few troops out in front and the bowlers are just lingering in behind. But here we go, finally we should hopefully start to make our way through the base. Needs to get a rage spell down sooner rather than later. There it goes, right on cue. RC doing a nice job creating that path up at the top section of the base, tearing through some of those defenses. There is the Eternal Tomb ability. Remember, we do still have the blimp to come in. I'm surprised Li Feng is waiting this long on the blimp. We're actually going to get the Queen focusing in there on the Town Hall, so potentially even going to be swagging the blimp. No, we are still going to drop that blimp in from the left-hand side. For a second, I thought Li Feng was just going to decide to swag it completely, but we bring in that blimp from the left. Unfortunately, we see our RC going down right there, but this is... Oh, time potentially might be an issue. 35 seconds. I think we should be able to grab it, though. Still plenty left up in the base. Couple of bowlers doing some cleanup work from the top. That Tesla may just snipe them off. Queen's going to be working her way around. Time is most certainly going to be the biggest issue. The bowlers at the top are going to end up going down. We need to get a relatively nice split here from our troops if we have any chance of grabbing this. Nothing is going to the top of the base. Finally, we get the P.E.K.K.A.s and a couple of Yetis going up. This is going to be so close on time. The Queen should be able to get through that wall, but have we done enough? She's going to be able to get through that. The Tesla's going to go down at the top. Is this going to be a 99? Is this going to be a 99? It's... Oh, that's a 3-minute attack. That is bang on 3 minutes. And Li Feng, even with that Queen ability getting dropped at the start, still picks this up right on the clock. Right on the clock. Gets that triple coming in. So Nishang Dance go 2 for 2 on their triples. Alright, Dumbskull going to be coming in here with a... well, it's gone. This is a spam witch attack. Alright, starting off with that Grand Warden from the top of the base. Going to be dropping in an Earthquake and zapping over here on the right-hand side. Looks like we are just going to be completely zapping away that single target Inferno as well as some of those other defenses in there. I thought for a second we might have been bringing in that Seek and Shield ability from the RC to clean up all of that. But no, deciding to just bring in the full effect of those zaps and just take it down nice and quickly. Alright, we're going to continue doing some nice work up here at the top of the base. You can see double super wall breaker already coming in. One over here around about 10 o'clock and then one around about 9 o'clock. Warden continuing to do some nice work. Does start to take a little bit of damage, and we now bring in our witches. Couple of ice golems going to be going out in front. Will freeze everything up quite nicely. Needs to be careful. Oh, is that jump spell off? Has he just missed those walls? Or surely not. Alright, Witchy's going to continue working their way in from this left-hand side. We need to get these healers to transfer over. The scatter shot is still up, which is unfortunately doing a huge amount of work here onto those Witches. We do currently have these Stone Slammers selected, but I don't know if those skeletons... No! The jump spell is misplaced, and the Witches and the skeletons have to break through those walls. Alright, Blimp now going to be changed. We changed from the Slammer to a Blimp, bringing that in from the top, drops it down. Did that Blimp... Did that Blimp get in? I can't tell. Yeah, the Town Hall is going down. Alright, so the Town Hall is going to go down right there, giving Dumb that second star. But we're going to have the Eagle Shots raining down on the Witches over here on the left-hand side. We still got a multi, the Scatter Shot, and an Eagle Artillery all left up in this base. So it's looking pretty difficult here for Dumbskull to push through on the back end. And those Witches, oh, the Eagle Shots in combination with the Scatter Shots, good by Witches. And this is going to be another defense coming in for Nishang Dance. And a very, very strong defense at that. Unfortunately, Dumbskull just not able to quite push through this base. Yeah, that jump spell potentially maybe costing him. I'm not sure how much further the Witches honestly would have gone. With the multi, the scatter shot, and the Eagle Artillery all still up. But yeah, that is going to be around about an 80% 2-star coming in here from Dumbskull. Just trying to pick up a couple extra percent points here on the back end, but it's going to be an exactly 80% 2-star on the board. So only one triple from these guys so far, which is going to give them 7 stars. Nishang Dance, another triple, is going to put them very, very far in the lead here. Alright, so we've got Love Heart going to be coming in here from Nishang Dance. Going to be coming in with a Zap Lalo. Now... Unlucky Kali, a Zap Lalo was not predicted. Here we go. Going to be bringing in those zaps here at the top section of the base, getting a decent chunk of value there. Starting off with that King and a Wizard over there from the right-hand side. Loon going to be coming in, does a little bit of damage there. Just helps to create that funnel as well. Ice Golem goes out in front. King and Queen should be able to get through this multi-target Inferno. Potentially, we're going to see this Queen grab the Scatter Shot. That would be some insane value if she can make it that far. But we're about to see some very hard-hitting defenses smack down on our troops. Super Wall Breaker opens up that compartment there, which is going to give our King a chance to take down the enemy Queen, which he is going to do right there. We need the Queen to go to the left-hand side. She's going to go to the right. Oh, Queen, we need you to grab this Scatter Shot. She does. The Clutch Queen coming in right there. Grabs that Scatter Shot. Grabs the Air Sweeper as well. Now going to be blimping into that Town Hall. The Queen actually going to activate it right there. Get a couple of shots off, which will make this Blimp's job a little bit easier. Town Hall will go down. Alright, a relatively safe blimp going to be coming in. The Town Hall goes down and the funnel has been created. A lot of value there from our Sui and our Zaps at the start. And now we are relying very heavily on our Lalo portion of the attack to swing around this left-hand side of the base. You can see this kind of L shape that is left, perfect for a hybrid. You can bring some in from the bottom and then some in from the left, and they all combine onto the section at the top if everything goes to plan. Alright, one haste, one freeze left in hand, hasting through at the bottom section of the base right there. Scattershot at the top though, nothing yet tanking for it. You can see there was a lava hound, but this is absolutely crushed. What am I talking? Oh, this is absolutely annihilated. We freeze the scatter and we haste the balloons through in the back end, and we could almost run this attack again. We still have that many balloons left up on the map. A very, very nice triple going to be coming in here. And look at the time. Incredibly fast was the Lalo portion of the attack. It swept through the base. Haste spells used in exactly the correct places. And that is 3 for 3 from Nishang Dance. Are we going to be seeing a perfect war from these guys? There's the triple. The enemy king still up as well. Who needs to take him down when you're coming in with air? Job done. 3 stars on the board. 3 for 3. Here we go. Den going to be coming in here against Sue. Coming in with a Lalo. Who says Zap Lalo? Corn, you're correct. GG's, man. I would have gifted you a sub if you hadn't already been gifted one by Crunk. Alright, so Den going to be coming in with another Zap Lalo. Let's see if this is going to be as OP as that previous attack. Deciding to zap down over here. Did we just miss that scatter shot? That's a big rip coming in right there from Den. He missed the scatter shot with that earthquake, which means it is going to stay up right there. He did take down the enemy queen with his zaps. The sweeper's still up in the middle as well. Dropping that RC ability, the Teslas are going to take her out. So our Seek and Shield ability doesn't even grab the scatter shot. And this is a rough start coming in here from Den. Bringing in the Sui heroes from the right-hand side. You can see the War Wrecker going to be going out in front. We've got the King alongside that Queen going to be coming in as well. Having to drop that poison spell down because those headhunters can be so deadly. War Wrecker going to pop right there. That should allow us to take down that Town Hall. Freezing everything up. King's going to come in. Takes down the Town Hall. King. There we go. Town Hall finally going to be going down. Queen has taken a lot of damage, so we will need to burn through her ability right there. And the Sui honestly doesn't get that much. We only really grabbed the Town Hall. The Zaps didn't get what we wanted to. And this Lalo has a lot of work to do. A huge amount of work to do. Queen's going to continue trying to get a little bit of value down there at the bottom of the base. We haste on through a couple of balloons onto the scatter shot, but it means we do have less balloons as well as one less haste spell. But let's see if Den can try and make up for that sloppy start here. Loons all going to be coming in from this left-hand side. You can see the funnel just about created. One haste and one freeze is all we have to try and get through the back end of this attack. Does sneak over that 2-star mark, freezing up the multi-target Inferno, which means that scatter shot is just going to go to town on these balloons. Couple of balloons left up here at the bottom, but the scatter shot will make very short work of them. Still got the Eternal Tome. Hello? Hello? Surely there's not enough here. Nah, with that multi and the scatter still up? No. For a second there, I saw that tome and I was like, what? So it is going to be a 2-star coming in here. I think this one would have got it. See if those zaps had been, or if the earthquake had grabbed the scatter shot, the Sui potentially maybe got a little bit more value. I think we would have been looking at a triple because the Lalo itself was actually really, really nice. We took down a lot more of the base. The Den was anticipating on even getting with that Lalo. It's going to be a decent percent coming in. At least it's closing in on that 90%. Not sure if we'll be able to sneak up there. Looks like it is just going to be an 89% coming in from Den, but a really nice recovery there considering that zap fail at the start. We have got stars going to be coming in against Den, who we just saw on offense. Some OP walls going to be coming in right here. You can see going to be coming in with another Lalo attack. So Callie's prediction is definitely gone now. Alright, so Sui Hero is going to be coming down through from the top of the base. You can see we're going to get stalled up there on some skeletons relatively early on. Queen should be able to take down that Elixir Collector, then step into the base. She does indeed do so. Has to freeze up right there. Doesn't get too much value from the freeze, but it does stop that multi-target Inferno from doing too much work. We're going to see... this super wall breaker maybe not opening up the wall compartment that we were looking for here. Skeleton spell was actually used just to help take down the enemy RC. We're also going to see them doing a little bit of tanking for our Queen. Single target Inferno does melt through our RC over there on that left hand side. Queen unfortunately doesn't have quite a big enough path, or doesn't have the path set with the wall breakers to get into that Eagle Artillery. So she is going to end up shooting on a wall over here on that left hand side. Probably going to end up getting taken down by the cannon. What are we waiting on? Alright, here we go. Lalo now going to be coming in from the left hand side. Not sure why we waited so long to start that Lalo. Maybe just waiting to see if that Queen can potentially grab some more value. But here we go. Coming in from this left hand side is going to be battling against this air sweeper in the middle of the base. Rest of the Lalo going to be coming in through from the bottom. And we haven't dealt with those clan castle troops. They can be such a big issue. We also haven't activated that town hall. We freeze up the town hall, but we've only got 2 balloons on it. Is that going to be enough to get it? How did 2 balloons with a rage spell get that town hall? That's insane. It is only going to be a 2-star coming in from Nishan Dance here. This was a weird attack. The Sui got a little bit of value up there at the top of the base, but we were battling with the Lalo right against the sweeper. We then drop our skeleton spell over there on that right hand side. We do have a haste spell just to swag here, but this was a really weird one. By the way, I've turned off the sound effects for now because I'm going to upload this to YouTube. And I realise in the last one I left them on, and the video got a copyright strike on it, so let's not do that again. Alright, so it looks like this is just going to be an 81% 2-star coming in here from Stars from Nishang Dance against Den. Oh, so there goes the perfect war that we were potentially looking for, but it still gives them a nice 2-star advantage going in here. So I can't really see Blaze GP coming back here. Nishan Dance looking incredibly strong. Alright, here we go. Next attack going to be coming in. We've got Zakit Supu going to be coming in here against GYY. Another Zap Lalo. Our third Zap Lalo in a row here. Going to be starting off here with a Blimp raging up. Whatever comes out of that Blimp. Looks like we're going to probably see Yetis. It is indeed Yetis coming out of that Blimp. Playing it safe, trying to get as much value there as we possibly can. Now going to be dropping down those Zap spells. Drops down the Quake as... Why was there such a delayed effect there? Alright. So we are able to get some really nice value there. We clean everything just about up here at the top section of the base out. Yeti is still alive somehow at the top. Can these Yeti mites grab that wizard tower? Oh, they do. Clutch Yeti coming in right there. So Zaki going to continue doing some work. Yeti working their way over here on that right hand side. Just again trying to help create that funnel. We had a Yeti and a Wizard doing some work over here on that left hand side. King and Queen now going to be making their way in from the top section of the base. Aiming this Queen directly towards that Town Hall. Want to get it down nice and quickly. Has to drop the King's ability, but unfortunately that single does still lock onto him. Drops in a super wall breaker right there to give that Queen access into the Town Hall and then through onto the single target Inferno. We do have a free spell. Are we going to burn it here on the single to keep our RC alive? No, we drop the RC ability and luckily we are able to take it down. Ends up zapping down some of the headhunters right there, making sure this Queen doesn't take too much damage. She's not going to be able, unfortunately, to grab that scatter shot. She does end up going down to the Eagle and the scatter shot in combination, but not before she takes down the Lava Hound, which means we now have all of these pups to deal with. If I was Zaki, I would drop in a couple of minions just to try and at least chase around these pups to just take them down, because they are going to be following around our balloons throughout the entirety of this attack, just slowly chipping them away. But we are going to continue pushing all through. No spells left up here. The last of our haze spells used over on the left hand side. Loons now very, very bunched together, so a couple of those eagle shots will do some serious damage. But are they going to be able to get out of range of the eagle? They do indeed do so. which means they can take that down. The Expo is on ground. Do we have enough Lulus to get through the back end? I don't think so. Those archer towers are going to town. A really nice effort from Zacket here, but unfortunately I don't think we're going to have quite enough. It's going to end up being a really high percent 2-star again. So close to that triple, but not quite able to get it done. 86% 2-star going to be coming in right there. Alright, GYY going to be coming in here with another Zap Lalo. This is the 4th Zap Lalo in a row. We do have a Golem in hand, so it looks like we're going to be kind of running a little bit of a kill squad here to get as much value as we can. We dropped down the King really early on. Where's this Golem going to be coming in from? Alright, RC swings in from that left-hand side. We dropped that King's ability to help us get through the enemy RC, taking it down also to tank for that single target Inferno. Those Barbarians doing a great job. Brings in that RC ability, takes down the single target Inferno. King going to continue doing some work, but he is going to end up getting taken down here on the bottom section of the base to the enemy King. Golem now going to be coming in just to try and do a little bit of tanking here, but honestly we don't get that much value from that Golem unless it steps up, which it doesn't. So the RC ends up going down, but the Expo does lock onto our Golem. Need this Queen to step up and into the base to grab that Town Hall for us here. 1 minute gone on the clock, 2 minutes left here for GYY. How much value can we get from this Sui? One Golem is certainly doing a humongous amount of damage. He misses the Town Hall on the freeze spell, so he has to drop another freeze, which is definitely not what he would have been looking to do. So he ends up having to burn through 2 spells rather than just 1 there. But we do still have that Queen ability in hand. I wonder where GYY is looking for this Queen to end up going. Maybe to grab that air defense at the top. Remember, we do still have that Queen ability in hand. It's going to be popped right there. Can she grab this air defense? Yes, she can. And there really is none of the base left up. This is one hell of an attack. Nearly 50% of the base goes down to the Zaps and the Sui, but we only have 3 spells to get our Lalo portion of the attack through, and no haste spells. 3 free spells. Interesting. Honestly, I thought we would have maybe brought a couple of haste spells just to propel these balloons on through a little quicker. Needs to drop a freeze down. Yo, yes, man. Alright, I need to focus. Alright, GYY going to continue pushing on through. We do have 1 free spell left. Getting a decent chunk of value from this. Drops down the last free spell. Catches the Eagle Artillery and that multi-target Inferno. Look at the value from that free spell. Stone Slammer will burst down the back, and we're going to get a big pack of balloons as well as a dragon. We've got 1 balloon in hand. Plenty of cleanup. This is going to be a triple coming in from GYY, which is going to give them a 14-star war. Callie, you absolute legend. Eve Callie coming in with that 2 gifted subs right there. Can we get some hype in the chat, please, for Eve Callie? What a guy. Wish him some luck in the Worlds as well, because he might have to hit against one of these players from Nishang Dance who are just insane. Now I guess a copyright strike from the gifted subs. Alright, 14-11 is the final score coming in here from Nishang Dance. GG's to both teams. What a war. What a war.